Minitech gave me an ELYTRA and told me to be very careful not to die with it. Because on Lifesteal, ELYTRA are very, very rare. So in true SP737 fashion, whilst mining for ancient debris, talking to RedCrab, I did this. It really outperformed my latest main channel one. Oh man, I've run out of fire resistance. Got that spin. What the heck?
Oh no.
How did the Turtle Master miss? Thankfully, I did manage to get the 3 stacks of ancient debris back, but everything else was gone. So to save face, I messaged Bacon Waffles, who I'd heard was selling an ELYTRA, this. Hi Bacon, I heard you were open to selling an ELYTRA. Is that true? And then I waited for a response. It's currently the next day, and Bacon Waffles has agreed to meet up. But there is just one issue with that. RedCrab killed Bacon and gave me his armor, which I'm currently wearing. So if I turn up with all of this gear, he is not going to be happy at all. Thankfully, RedCrab did get me some silence armor trims. He left those for me. So I'll mine up a load of these diamonds so that I can craft a load more. And Bacon Waffles will never realize that I have his armor. Bacon has confirmed that it'll be free in 10 minutes. So I wanted to spend a bit of time getting more XP so that I can then add this to the boots. And now he's ready. He's just told me that he wants to meet at the IHOB building, which is perfectly fine with me because I can also then show him what I did to his competitors across the street. Yeah, I completely destroyed their business premises. And not to help Bacon's business, it was kind of a side revenge thing, but I'm still sure that that can only bring more favor to the deal. I really hope I end up getting these ELYTRA, and next time I'll be more careful, okay? I won't lose them again. Because seriously, once you can fly, you never want to have to go back to walking like this. Very conveniently, I actually have a waypoint to a portal directly to IHOB. That's handy. That was back when I was destroying the Bing location. Here we are. This is the first time I've been back since I did all the destroying. I can't quite remember. It's somewhere over here, I believe. Doesn't look like they're able to rebuild. They put the sign back, but that's about it. Yeah, you mess with SB and he'll just put a crater through your bit. Oh, that's kind of cool though. Anyway, let's not get distracted. Hello, Mr. Bacon. How are you?
Yo, I'm pretty good. What happened here?
Look, all you need to know is I dealt with your biggest competitors, okay? They crossed me, and now there's a crater in between their business. So
well, I'm glad you didn't blow up my building.
No, I fully support IHOB. I have absolutely no problems with your business. I think it's a great venture for the future.
Would you like to discuss here? You can come inside.
Let's get out of the rain. I'm getting all wet.
Yeah, it is a little bit wet here.
This is a nice place. Oh, look at this. You've got a meeting room and everything.
Oh, yeah, of course. So, you need an ELYTRA, right?
Correct.
Well, I think I might be able to sell you one. How are you on chorus fruit and shulkers?
Chorus fruit, I have some shulkers, but I could always use more, but I have a few.
I don't have a ton of shulkers, but I could sell you... I have 3 shulkers up for sale.
I'd probably be interested in them as well then.
Okay, maybe we could do a little bundle. So...
Look at this, a package deal from IHOB.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know what everyone else is charging for an ELYTRA, but I mean, it wasn't my fault that they're rare, unlike some of the people who are trying to sell them. I don't know. I think maybe for an ELYTRA and shulkers, I could probably do 3 hearts.
How about I offer you 2 hearts and a stack of ancient debris.
A stack of ancient debris?
A stack of ancient debris.
Why do you have so much ancient debris?
Look, I'm a hardcore player, okay? I just kind of do these kind of things.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'd do that. I guess I would do that.
I mean, that's you set for life for ancient debris for the rest of the season,
yeah.
Wallace, isn't it? You
no,
know?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a deal that I'm happy to do then, yeah. 3 shulkers and ELYTRA for 2 hearts and a stack of ancient debris.
Okay. Here, do you want to do this? I'll throw you the shulkers first, then you throw me the hearts and the ancient debris, and then I'll throw you the ELYTRAs.
Yeah, I think that sounds good to me.
I'm not really... IHOB has never scammed anybody, and we have a reputation to uphold, but... So I just want to make sure, you know, that I don't get scammed here.
I feel like, you know, we want to do repeat business in the future, and, you know, this wouldn't be a very good way to do that. And here's a stack of ancient debris.
Thank you. Here
Thank you
your
so
ELYTRA.
much.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful.
Right.
I really needed that.
Yeah, no, it seemed like you were walking everywhere. That seems like a pain.
Well, 2 days ago, I was given an Elytra by Minitech, but it had Curse of Vanishing on, and he said, whatever you do, don't die with it, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Now, all right, something may have happened yesterday, and I may have lost it, so I was in desperate need of getting another one before he found out, so this is between you and me, okay?
Yeah. No, that's good. The Curse of Vanishing ones are messed up. I don't understand why they're doing that. All right, sounds good. Hey, this has been good doing business with you.
Nice doing business with you, too. I'm now going to fly home. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be very nice.
All right, well, thank you. Hope business goes
ya.
well. Phew, guys. All right, we're okay. It's disaster averted. We actually have an Elytra, which means Minitech doesn't need to know that I lost the Elytra he gave me in under 48 hours, okay? We're back. All right, and this time, it doesn't have Curse of Vanishing on, so if anything, it's an upgrade. Oh my goodness, wow. Thank goodness for bacon waffles. Alrighty, we are back on track. It's even more ironic that I was wearing his armor. He just had no idea because I changed how it looked. And obviously hearts are now something that I do need, but I'm not in too major of a rush for that because I've got the ancient debris, I've got the trial keys or wither skulls. So all I really need to do is spend time getting the Nautilus shells. And on a side note, Elytra plus Trident is so OP for how fast it is. I am literally going crazy here. As long as I don't crash into a mountain and die, I'll be fine. Oh, this is perfect, by the way. Villager outpost that doesn't appear to have a farm underneath it. That's good, because I do want to make a farm out of one of these at some point. We got brown? Is that an option? Go dark red, why not? What are we on? We're on 28 sugarcane. I'm going to aim for a stack of sugarcane. If we've got that much, then we should be golden for what I need to do next. So that is 53 sugarcane, probably about where we want to be. There's a little bit more around here, which I'm also going to grab. And now I've just got to decide, where do I want to build a sugarcane farm? It's a good question, isn't it? Where's the best place to build one? I don't really have a base per se. I have an old base, and then my new base kind of got compromised. So we have got that. I think just building it in a random place is probably the smart thing. Maybe I'll just build it like secretly near the gunpowder farm. It needs to be built somewhere that I'm going to be quite a bit, but I can also AFK at. I could try it at spawn, but do you think I could do a secret sugarcane farm at spawn that would just be working all the time? So yeah, to build this, I'm going to need a bunch of wood, which is going to be a piece of cake to get. So we'll grab a load of that. And the only other thing I'll need is cobblestone to make the sticky pistons, which again is going to be pretty easy. I think I will build the sugarcane farm underground. What I'll do is I'll get cobblestone from mining it underground. I think that's, you know, mining the cave area out for it. So that's not going to be an issue. So this is where we need to build this. Now, first things first, we need to create some space. So let's go and... do we have gunpowder in another? Oh my... okay, right. Well, let's just do some condensation work, if you like. All gunpowder into just one shulker box. We also have a load of sugarcane there, so I'm going to put that into there. All right, that's already looking a little bit better. So they can both go in. That can go there. Don't ask why I've got 2 fortune picks. That should probably have its own one as well. Under here, we dig a nice, decently sized hole down. And this goes down to a sugarcane farm. I don't think I'm in any danger of drowning, am I really? Like, the sugarcane farm could literally just be here, couldn't it? Yeah, so this is going to be the place of the secret sugarcane farm underneath somebody else's mob farm. Am I overthinking this? Probably, but I don't care. And yeah, I want it to be a good size. I'm not short on observers, so that's not an issue. In fact, hey, the dirt's going to come in handy because we're going to need to place it on dirt as well. The general consensus of how I'm going to do this sugarcane farm, I think it's going to be a fairly simple one. I'm not going to use a flying machine. It's going to be like in a big long straight line. So I think I'm going to do it along this way. I think we build it using mud. I think we do the mud meta. Yeah, we're going to do the mud meta, guys, okay? A very strong system. Okay, so yeah, I've got 2 pistons. Going to need a load more than that. I think a load of hoppers would serve me well. Let's make a bunch of pistons. So the pistons are going to be along here, I think. So kind of like that. But I think it needs to be bigger. And then this is going to be dirt along here, okay? So let's go and get rid of this entire strip. Then, yeah, that's going to be dirt. Although before we do the dirt, I need to put hoppers underneath it. So let's have a strip of hoppers running along. And then I guess the collection system should just be in the middle. That's going to be the play, isn't it? So right here is where it all feeds into. We just need a bunch of hoppers then. That's all we're in the market for. So let me make a couple more. It's wood. It's wood that we don't have enough of, okay? That's what I need to go back out and get then. For now, it's just going to all feed into this chest. Go ahead and get these all the way along. We're going to need a few more, and I want to extend it that way as well anyway. So yeah, the biggest thing now really is to get a load of rockets and stuff. I'm also just going to, anything spare in here, just get in the ender chest. I have really got no use for keeping the gold or the iron. So yeah, we can fill all of this up really, can't we? We now need a good place to mine some trees, and I think This is the perfect spot, guys. It's just so much easier when they're big dark oak trees, isn't it? Because you're mining so much faster, just in general. I feel like a creeper's just going to sneak up on me. And with this many hearts, a creeper would be devastating. The biggest thing we're currently... I'm placing 2 crafting tables now. That's very unnecessary, by the way. All right, I get the ender chest thing. 2 crafting tables is obviously... I've got a problem, all right? I admit it. I've got a problem. Let's craft a load of hoppers and probably got more hoppers than I need, but let's just get these down. Perfect. So, next stop with this farm is we're going to place dirt on top of the hoppers. And this is where you'll see why we placed hoppers, why we use dirt on top, because we're not actually going to use dirt. We have a different plan. So, yeah, all the dirt is down. I don't really need that anymore. Okay, well, unfortunately, we need a water source to actually use these. So, just uno momento, por favor. Let's make a little infinite water source. And then we're just going to go around and literally just take a bottle, turn this into mud. And this is the key, because now if you throw an item onto dirt, what happens? It just sits there. Throw an item onto mud with a hopper underneath, it goes inside. And that is the general gist of this, basically. Okay, this is efficient now. We fill all of these up and we go along like this. Yeah, now we're cooking, aren't we? Perfect. And remember, guys, remember to hydrate. So have a drink yourself. Maybe just don't drink it out of a cave like me. Okay, so we've got the mud. That's that part of it done. I don't know if I actually have any glass on me. I don't think I do. I mean, it would be nice to build it out of glass, but again, it's not super necessary. I could just literally just place a load of blocks along and that'll be fine. Oh, I need water as well. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Completely forgot about that slightly important thing. I think I'm actually going to do the water behind it. I think that's going to look a little bit nicer, isn't it? Water, which just needs to fill every single bit. As long as there's some water, doesn't really matter that it's flowing or whatever. The water is flowing, ladies and gentlemen. The water is flowing. Then we just have cobbled deep slate going all the way along the bottom here. I can now go and add a load of sugarcane down. That's going to be growing nicely. We do need to add observers and a little bit of redstone, and then the farm is fully ready. So I need to mine away all of these blocks behind the pistons, and observers will be going along. So the observers are going to go along here. These are going to detect if the sugarcane grows to be 3 tall. So the next thing we need to do, I believe if we just go like this, let me just test that and make sure that works before I build the entire thing. But I think the redstone there with the block should work. So, and it just breaks the one, because you can sometimes have contraptions with these farms, and it breaks every single one when one of them grows. So we'll go ahead and bring this all the way along. I mean, it's just handy that this farm is just going to be working basically all the time while I'm getting gunpowder. And it's not a million miles away from my base. Then again, I don't really have a proper base either, so I could always build a new base kind of near it. Sugarcane farm is ready. The only thing I could do now is maybe make it bigger if I wanted to, but I don't know if that's really necessary. As you can see, it's really working well. We're farming all sorts of random junk. Oh, it's growing. It's working. Perfect. Yeah. Let's go and get some glass, because I tell you what, you can't put a price on making things aesthetically pleasing, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to fill that all the way along. Oh, we could do the top layer as well. The only other thing I think maybe could be handy in here is, wow, we brought way more glass than we needed, by the way. I just think maybe some torches. Yeah, it doesn't need light to grow. I just don't want there to be any mobs down here. And yeah, basically that is this complete. The sugarcane farm now will just constantly, as long as someone's in the area, bring sugarcane in. And that's the biggest thing with this. I don't think I'm going to be the only person using the mob farm above. Whoever built it is probably going to use it for a start. But when I'm using it, it's going to be getting me sugarcane. If somebody else is using it, it's going to be getting me sugarcane. So it's basically free real estate, ladies and gentlemen.